Well, hello everyone. It's been a minute. It is Karen Ann Harlos, the Pink Parliamentarian, with your usually bi-weekly, but it's been a bit longer, and I'll explain quick and easy tips on Robert's Rules of Order. In the organization that I'm personally involved in, it's been convention and twice yearly meeting time, so it's just been crazy. Convention season, meeting season, it just keeps me really busy, but hopefully we are back on track. Famous last words. So I am a registered parliamentarian with the National Association of Parliamentarians, and I am available for hire by your organization. You can find out more about me at pinkparliamentarian.com, or you can write me at pinkparliamentarian@gmail.com. I also do offer brief free consultations. I have done a lot of work in the political arena, with sometimes as a floor parliamentarian and many more times as a convention parliamentarian. In fact, that was one of the things I had just done a few weeks ago, in addition to working with several other nonprofits. My philosophy is people first, that we don't work for the rules, that the rules work for us. So if we sound like a good fit, please get in touch. You might need to go back to the last episode to review because, again, it's been a little bit of time, but we are continuing today on the topic of division. And in that former episode, I mentioned that I had learned something new, and that is what I want to focus on today. As I said, we will deal over several shows with the two major uses of this term of division, those being division of the question and division of the assembly. But today we are going to deal with division of the question first. And it is on this topic that I learned the new thing that got me so excited. So I found this in the standard descriptive characteristics, SDCs, this is what we call it for short, which will be the topic of future shows. But what the SDCs are is a basic outline of the qualities of an item of parliamentary. Actually, I got corrected by someone I respect very much. It's parliamentary. I've been mispronouncing it wrong the whole time, of parliamentary procedure that precede each section in RONR. And we will get, as I said, into the basics of SDCs in many future episodes. But for this one, we are going to go to RONR, colon 3, subsection 1, to the very last sentence. Although it is preferable to divide a question when it is first introduced, a motion to divide can be made at any time that the main motion, an amendment which it is proposed to divide, or the motion to postpone indefinitely is immediately pending, even after the previous question has been ordered. Boom! That rocked my world. Did you catch that? So a successful motion to end debate, i.e. colon the question, previous question, etc., is passed. Most people assume, as I incorrectly did, that you must immediately go to a vote. But in this instance, no. You can still move to divide. Now, if the motion to divide is successful, then the divided parts immediately go to a vote on the ordered previous question, which is possibly on the ordered previous question, possibly in order to divide because there's more than one proposition, which can be considered or passed or not passed separately. I don't know about you, but I found that very utterly exciting and fascinating. And I hope you learned something new. For curiosity's sake, I had wanted to go back to General Roberts' parliamentary law to see if this was something newer or if it was dressed all the way back then. And in fact, it was. In parliamentary law, it says, a call or motion for a division of a question can be applied only to a main motion and in certain cases to amendments, but here's the important part, and is in order up to the moment of commencing to take the vote on that question, even though the previous question has been ordered. Demeters agrees, stating that it, meaning a motion to divide, can be proposed at any time before the question is voted on. Canons also agrees, though it uses that dreaded phrase, simple majority, by stating, quote, at any time prior to the vote on a main motion, the Assembly may divide the question by a simple majority vote, provided that the main motion contains more than one independent provision. Notice, however, that amendments are not mentioned, and I could not find clear guidance in the American Institute of Parliamentarian Standard Code. So please put that in comments or write me if I might have missed that, because again, I love learning new things. So what do you think? Do you have any questions? We are going to continue on this subject of division for several more episodes. So I thank you, everyone, for joining me. And I hope this, as always, gave you food for thought. Again, remember, I am available for hire by your organization. Find out more at pinkparliamentarian.com or write me at pinkparliamentarian@gmail.com. I'd also love it if you would subscribe to this channel, and also check out and consider subscribing to my other channels, Pink Flame of Liberty, which looks at politics from a distinctly libertarian perspective, and Jurassic Dictionary, where I just basically have fun with unusual words, particularly if there's a cool historical spin. So until next time, have an awesome night, day, or whatever time it happens to be in your part of this wonderful world. Bye-bye now.